Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would vlog today because first of all, there is a good chance that I am going to have about 3 hours home alone today. And being in quarantine since March, I am sure that most of you guys can just take a moment and appreciate that thought. So there is something that I have been wanting to tackle for a while, and I was prompted to do this because last night, or I should say yesterday, Madison and I were at a friend's pool, and Madison happened to go into their kitchen to get a snack. That her friend was going to give her a snack and had her choose from their pantry, which apparently had so much amazing food. Madison came out to me and said, how come we don't have food like that? We never have good food in our house. And she was legit so excited about the pantry and the food that this family had. So I took her grocery shopping with me, and I let her pick out like 90% of the snacks and the food and things. And when we got home, she helped me put everything away. So let me just show you that quickly. It was, by the way, it was about 9 o'clock at night, and we still needed to eat dinner, so I just let her help me put things away, and you're gonna appreciate this. Okay, we couldn't even fit all of the chips that we have, but there's the fruit. We just put it on the table there. And here is the current condition of my pantry. Isn't that enough to give you a nervous breakdown? So yes, Madison helped me not only shop, but she also helped me to put everything away. So I think that in the couple of hours that I have to myself today, I am going to take everything out of the pantry. It sounds daunting right now, but I think I'm going to take everything out and just try to make sense of it. And although this pantry looks like it's incredibly large because we do have the top area as well, I don't like the layout of it, and it's very hard to fit things. And I mean, I can't even reach, I have this, I really like the way I have this set up, because even though this is a hard reach for me, I can just grab it and pull it out. And plus this is where I put the nut products, because we do have peanut and tree nut allergies in the house, so it just kind of works out really well being up there. This shelf, or I should say these shelves way up there, are almost just, they don't make sense. They're way too high. I need a ladder to get up there. So obviously I can't really put food up there, but this is a mess as well. And I'm considering taking all of the, I have like oils and vinegars and seasonings in here, and I'm wondering if I should use this shelf for food and relocate all of the jars. Because my problem is, you can see all of these little compartments are so small, and that's what makes it really hard to keep this organized. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to take everything out and kind of start from scratch and see if it makes more sense to relocate these down here and maybe put like cereal boxes up here, because a lot of cereal boxes don't fit anywhere else. I'm really not quite sure how I'm gonna handle this yet, but it's definitely something that needs to be addressed, obviously. And that is what I plan on doing today, and I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along. I can't do anything on an empty stomach, so I'm actually making myself some oatmeal before I get started, and I actually also just used up the rest of this container, but look at what happened. Like, this is coming apart, which has me thinking I should look to see if I have some containers that I maybe can use in the pantry as well. I did a pantry organization video a long time ago, and I don't even know if I can still find it. But I had all of these containers that I used, but they were horrible because the top lid part got waterlogged all the time. So whenever I needed to wash it, there was like this hollow middle part on the top that would get full of water, and I couldn't get the water out, and it was just kind of ridiculous. So I got rid of that entire set, but I need to see if there's some way I can store things like this or like bags of rice or pasta. It's nice just to keep things in nice airtight containers. So we'll see what I can come up with. Okay, that looks good. And while I was cooking the oatmeal, first of all, getting started is the hardest part because I still need to clean up the kitchen before I can get involved with this because I just get too distracted when there are messes. But a long time ago, I actually used to use mason jars for storing things in the pantry, and I have a whole bunch in the basement, so I'm kind of going through that now and cleaning them and thinking maybe I can use them again rather than like going out and buying more stuff. And by the way, cheese balls and donuts are not typically something we have in the house. When Madison went shopping with me, she picked out so many things and I just let her because she was so excited. It was like Christmas when she was shopping with me. So I was like, all right, it's summer vacation. I'll let her get some fun stuff. We did get healthy things too, but it's just funny because this is not normal for us. All right, I am going to eat, get the dishes done, and then hopefully I can get into the pantry. On Audible, I've been listening to Moon Over Manifest for a while now, so I'm trying to get through that while I finish this project today. Let me know in the comments below if you can recommend any good Audible books to listen to right now, because I haven't really found any good ones lately, but I'm anxious to start listening to Audible again because I have 3 credits currently, which means I've gone 3 months already without listening to books. I've been reading so much during quarantine, I've had less time for listening, so hopefully I can start doing that again. So let me know in the comments if you can recommend something.
We could discuss at length the 37 varieties of hydrangea in Crawford County. Mrs. K. Funeral commented, she didn't look a day over 90. For all the who's, what's, why's, when's, and where's, both here and abroad, turn to Hattie Mae's news.
All right, I cleared out this cabinet as best as I could, so I took everything off of this shelf. I knew I was keeping that the same, and then I have an extra compartment there for storing, I'm thinking excess snacks because I can't always fit them in the bottom portion. And I'm also keeping all of my cake pans and candy molds on the top because those are things I don't use too often, so I don't mind getting a ladder out to use it when I need to. And I am looking for things around the house to repurpose. These are great to have. They are just those buckets that you use for, I think you use it for like dishes, and this one is actually cracked. But until the dollar store opens, I'm gonna use these old ones that I have, and hopefully I can contain some of these items in there and kind of push them towards the back, because this is all spices that my husband uses when he's doing like pulled pork and when he's doing holiday turkeys and things, so we don't use them all the time. And then I have my oils and my vinegars, and then this is all stuff that actually either is expired or empty. This huge container is completely empty. I don't know why it would have been kept in there, but it was. So this is all stuff I can get rid of. So I'm off to a good start, but the biggest project of all is going to be once I get into here. But take it one step at a time. I think I'm going to keep the doors, except not this obviously, but I think I'm going to keep all of my spices organized the way they are because they're pretty well organized, alphabetical order and all of that. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Kind of confused what to do with all of this, but we'll get there. With the time that I have right now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break and I'm going to read this Harry Potter book. I'm trying to get through all of the books this summer, and this one is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I'm excited to take a little break and read this for a little while. So I'm doing the best I can in getting this task done today, but there have been so many distractions. I thought I had 3 hours to myself, but it didn't end up that way. I might have had about 45 minutes because the kids are overlapping the things that they're doing, so I have constant coming and going and interruption, but it doesn't matter because I still have all day, so I am totally focused on getting this done no matter what. Okay, so here is the final reveal. Sometimes I hate sharing things like this because I know it's not Pinterest worthy at all, but for me this is just way more organized and makes a lot of sense. So that bin up there, that white bin, is all of the overflow of the little bags of chips And then I realized I have so much pasta and sauce. So this whole side is pasta and sauce going all the way to the back. So that cleared up so much space in my pantry. And then over here, I just have my oils and vinegars. And then behind that in the other white bin, just like that, is, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it now, but that back there is where I have all of the different spices that my husband uses for when he smokes meat. And then on this side, I just have all of our chips in these little bags and all of our snacks. I did utilize some of these glass jars. You'll see that on the other side with the cereal. It seemed to make a lot of sense. And over here, I just have side dishes and condiments and canned goods. So that is all here, and I tried to separate it. So over here is like vegetables and beans, and then this is all of my soups and my chicken stock. And then on this side, I have more dessert types of food. So graham crackers and cake mixes. And then I have some overflow of chips here as well because I couldn't quite fit everything on this side. So I just have a couple of bags of chips. And then down here I have in this bin fruit cups. And then going into this layer, you can see it's very challenging for me because all of these little spaces are kind of narrow, so it's hard to stand things up. This helped a lot. I put some of the cereals into these mason jars. So one of my biggest problems was the boxes were too big. So I kept 3 of the smaller boxes, but the rest are in mason jars, and that seemed to work out really well. And then I just have breakfast foods. And then down here, again, just trying to make it work. But in this bin is a bunch of ramen, and then I just have the Easy Mac and a cup of soup. And then at the bottom is just all of my baking goods. So it took me a couple of hours, but I feel like everything is a lot more organized and easy to find. And it definitely looked better than it did before. Something else fun I get to do today, laundry. We recently received a gift from Personal Creations, and I haven't ordered from them in the longest time, but look at how cute these coasters are. You can personalize them with family photos, and then I wanted to show you guys this too because I think this is a great gift for a grandparent. It's a keychain, and you can put all of the grandkids' little pictures going around it. I just thought that was so adorable. Just looking through this like little mini catalog that came with the gift that we received in the mail. I love personalized items. They're always really, really sweet to get and to give. In addition to the pantry, I have Madison going through her things today because we are trying to clean out and redesign her room. So this has been an ongoing project. If you guys have been following my vlogs, you have seen this. It's been one of the hardest tasks ever. But we're gonna spend about 20 minutes a day in this room and try to clear it out and get it redone, and hopefully it'll be completed by the fall. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that it helped inspire you to maybe go through an area of your kitchen. That pantry was really driving me crazy for a long time, and I know it's really packed with stuff right now because during quarantine, I started really stocking up on certain things, such as pasta. So I kind of have more now than I normally would have, but I just feel like everything is so much more organized, and I know exactly where things are, and the kids can see like all of the snacks that we have, and they can make their own lunches now with some of the things that I have in the pantry. So it's super helpful when they can easily find things. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.